Hit that ball.
Rambo Radio with your host, Jen T.
Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
I'm fucking coming for you.
Now I feel poo coming out of my bum. So it's a lot right now. Yeah, it's a lot.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo Radio. I am your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at Jen T523. Woo! Let's go! I was trying to tell myself, let's play a game. Let's see how long I can last before I start laughing in this show. And I only lasted 40 seconds. I gave myself a pep talk yesterday. Please, okay, let's try this. Please don't laugh. In the first, let's see how long you can go without laughing in the podcast. And I literally had a pep talk with myself yesterday. And then this morning I said, okay. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Let's see how long you can last without laughing. I failed. I thought for sure I would make it to the first minute without laughing. But it was apparent. I only lasted a whole 40 seconds. Because I just can't take this shit seriously, y'all. This is crazy. So let's just dive right into the madness with customers of the week. So this week, I was, you know how I always am, just minding my own goddamn business. And, oh, Lord have mercy. Damn it. I was minding my own business when a regular customer who's been shopping there as long as I've worked there, and is not that old, came up to me and basically was having a stroke. She came up to me and was like, excuse me, when you, excuse me, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, lady, get it out. I'm trying to get to work here. She's like, and so, I'm looking for the vitamin man. And I was like, the vitamin man? I was like, well, I am not him. I'm Jen. I was like, were you looking for the fake, urodologist guy? She's like, then the vitamin man, he works here, he's here, he's worked here a long time. And I was like, the vitamin man that works out here, who's worked here a long time. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, I'm not sure who you're talking about, but we can just go through the list of every vitamin man that works here. He's this tall. He's Mexican. I was like, okay, perfect. So I have Robert, even though I believe is not Mexican. He is Hispanic, but I don't think he's Mexican. But we don't need to get in the details. I was like, yeah. So Robert's on lunch. He'll be back in 30 minutes. Well, Sunday I was making a plate of food and I wanted to know, and I was like, well, ma'am, I didn't ask for your lunch order. I'm telling you, he's on lunch. No, the man on the vitamin man. No, I walked around everywhere looking for him. I cannot see him. And I was like, ma'am, I don't know what you're saying. Robert is on lunch. He'll be back in 30 minutes. And she goes, no, 30-minute lunch. Well, plate, looking vitamin man? And I was like, okay. Okay, I gotta get out of this loop here. And I was trying not to be rude, but I was just like, what the fuck do you want from me? What do you want from me? What was that movie? Fucking, I Know What You Did Last Summer. What do you want from me? Jennifer Love Hewitt, like, spinning around in the street. What do you want from me? I was just like, girl, what the hell do you want from me? She's like, he's this tall, Hispanic. And I was like, okay. And I said, Robert's on lunch. And she's like, no, he's not Robert. And I was like, okay. So here are all the vitamin men that work for us. So there's a Robert, there's a Mike, there's a Sing, there's an Oscar. And she's like, oh, it's Mike. And I was like, well, Mike is not Mexican. So why did you say it? I was like, he's off on Tuesdays. So he's at lunch? And I was like, no, ma'am, he's off on Tuesdays. Oh, I'll wait for him. You said 30 minutes? And I was like, no, ma'am, he's off on Tuesdays. And then the husband comes up and I'm like, Jesus Christ, get me away from this woman. And he's like, honey, let her get back to work. And he goes, we're looking for Mike, but I guess he's not here. I'm like, yeah, he's not here. He's off on Tuesdays. And she's like, well, I wanna wait here. She said 30 minutes. I can just walk around. She's like, honey, no, Mike is not here today. Mike is off today, not at work. She's like, oh. And he's like, it's okay. She's a little exhausted. I'm like, that's a little bit more than exhausted, sir. She's not putting together sentences. She was like, I was looking for the plate and the vitamin man, and he's gone to lunch in 30 minutes. And where's the Mexican man? Yeah, Mike. We know it's Michael. And I was like, yeah, Michael is not Mexican. Robert is Mexican, and Robert's on lunch. Michael is not here. It just kept going, and I was just like, get me the fuck out of here. So we're gonna wait for Michael to come back from lunch. And I'm like, no. And the husband's like, no. We're leaving. And I was like, thank you. Please leave. And she's like, no, I want to see Michael. We haven't been in the store in a long time. And he's on lunch. She said 30 minutes. And I was like, that's Robert, not Michael. The real Mexican. We'll be back in 30 minutes. He's like, okay, honey, we're going to go. And he's like, thank you. And she's like, no, I'm waiting for the vitamin man. Let me get this plate. And Sunday, I was walking around and I thought I want to see the vitamin man. I was like, okay, I gotta go. I was like, bitch, oh shit. It was so crazy because this lady is not that old. Okay, she's like maybe in her 60s max. I'm like, yo, what happened to your brain? Like, you were just here 2 weeks ago and you were fine. You were speaking in complete sentences. Everything was fine. Now you're talking about a vitamin man, dinner plates, a Mexican man who's not Mexican, and you're looking for him. And it's really crazy. So after that, I was just like, wow. I don't know what happened, but this lady was giving me a stroke thinking about the stroke she just had. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. And right after that, this crude, you know how I feel about my Afrikaans, the FOBs, the FOBs, the fresh off the boat Afrikaans. They are rude. Why are they so rude? I get it. You got enough money that you're well educated, that you left Africa and you came to America, okay? Congratulations. But we're nice to each other here, okay? You don't have to be fucking rude. You don't have to be a bitch-ass bitch, okay? So, fucking Ricky from the Congo. Ricky, it is me, Ramboper. I'm back. It's been a long time. I'm back from Africa. And, I needed to get some pills for my dick. And I was like, oh my God. Fucking Ricky, you get your dick away from me, man. Get away. Fucking Ricky from the Congo comes in. He goes, excuse me. I need to get the bon appeals, please. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, which one did you want? Did you want, a pack of singles, or you want a whole bottle? He's like, how much a whole bottle costs? And I said, it's $100. I will take 3 singles. And I was like, okay, that's $30. But, for a new low price of fucking $50 more, you could have, 5 more pills and not come back for a long ass time. He's like, I will take 3, please. I was like, okay. And I got the 3 and I walked him to the front and he goes, excuse me. And I was like, yeah. I come here to the counter to get the bon appeals. How come you walk away from me? How come you walk away from me and not say anything? And I was like, sir, they're in a glass case. You can't fucking pay for them here. I don't have a register. You got to go to the front. But you can't walk the pills to the front because people steal these. So I have to do my air quotes job and fucking walk them to the front. This is ridiculous. The girl sent me here to the counter. I want to buy my bon appeals here. I was like, calm down, Ricky. I am not the one. I'm going to tell you like this. I am not the one, little bitch. I'm going to hit you with some rap shit right now, Fab. Welcome to America, okay? This is not, you might be Ricky from the Congo or the Prince Zamunda in Coming to America, and there are ladies throwing roses on the floor for you. We don't do that shit here, fam, okay? If you want to buy the dick pills, you got to pay for them up front. Okay, and my job, I have to take your stupid dick pills and take them to the front. I don't want your fucking dick pills. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to touch your dick. I don't want your dick pills. Okay? You're the one with a fucking problem, not me. Okay, my guy? You are supposed to tell me what is happening. The girl said, come to the counter. I come to the counter. And you get the pills and you walk away. What is happening? This is ridiculous. And I was like, bruh. Do you want me to walk you to the front, buy your dick? What is happening? You want me to grab your junk and pull you to the front? Twist the dick! Because that's what's going to happen. If I got to touch that, I'm twisting that shit and I'm ripping it the fuck off. Okay? Don't! I was like, don't be giving me no grief. I'm not the one whose dick don't work, Jack, okay? My fake dick works just fine, sir. I was looking at this guy. I was like, bro, are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious? I was like, bro, hey, Ricky, Prince Zamunda, let's go. Your shit's in the front. Get the fuck out of here. He's like, this is ridiculous. I cannot believe this. One girl said, come here. You go there. Where am I supposed to go? And I'm like, bro, your pills are in the front. Have a nice day. Goodbye. I'm not going to entertain this fucking discussion with you. You can chatter all you want out the front door. Buy your shit and get the fuck out. I was like, I'm done with this. I'm not playing. I was like, bro, what? Ricky, hey, do me a favor and leave. You don't have to buy these pills, but apparently you're the one with the problem. And I was like, man, Ricky, you're a young guy. How does your dick not work? I was like, oh boy. I said, there's only 2 conclusions. Either Ricky is a gay or he does not know what he's doing. Because I was like, bruh, you look maybe 30 years old. You should not be buying no dick pills, bruh. I'm just saying. What is going on? I want my pills. You go there and she tell me, here, I want my pills. Oh my God. Twist his dick. That's all I could hear when he started giving me lip. I was like, uh-oh. Twist his dick. Twist his dick. Jesus Christ, man. You know, if you're that upset about buying boner pills, maybe it's time to reevaluate. Maybe she ain't the one. Or maybe you like dudes. I don't know. But you don't need to be getting mad at a shop worker about your pills, okay? Just follow the path of reasoning. If you were at a counter and you don't see a register, chances are that means you got to go back to the register to pay for your shit. Just saying. Some current events. Well, I went to go visit my family in Atlanta, in the Apple Valley, if you will. And man, there are no apples there. There's nothing but warehouses and meth. And the new on the street, the old fentanyl. And, I am just amazed. I am shocked and amazed that, the fam bam, for the most part, is still pretty much alive and well and healthy. Kids, family, babies running around. Babies that I saw 10 years ago have fucking mustaches now. I am like, what the fuck is happening? Oh my God, this person is a man. It is crazy. Everybody's grown up. I'm thankful for 98% of them are not in trouble. They just are maybe doing some things that aren't going to contribute to their life, but one of these days that I hope that they will, get to turn around. But some of the funny moments of Easter, of course, my cousin, who may or may not be a little bit tipsy, opened a champagne bottle, and because she's all buff and stuff or whatever, maybe opened the champagne bottle a little too hard, and the fucking champagne bottle exploded and sent champagne everywhere. All over me, all over her brother, all over my backpack, all over my phone. I got a champagne shower, okay? This shit went to the roof and back. It was fucking wild. I mean, we just set our Easter correctly, and then the two pit bulls in the house, everyone's like, get the pit bulls out of the house, there's kids here. And I'm like, well, what's the point of having pit bulls if you can't control them around kids? What the hell? And they're like, no. They're normally fine, but when the two are together, they will fight, or they might try and attack. And I'm like, oh shit. And then we already had one child that had been attacked by a dog, so the mom was like, get that thing away from my child. Oh, shit. And the dogs were just like, okay, there's like 25 people in the house. There's like fucking pit bulls running around in circles. Everyone's chasing the dog, and then people that were scared of the dogs were running. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking wild. And the whole time this is going on, I'm trying to watch ADCC, okay? Because ADCC, Abu Dhabi Combat Club, okay, this is like the most prestigious. This is the most sought after. I wouldn't say prestigious because it's kind of wild, but it is a well-respected tournament. I want to say if it's prestigious, then we're talking IBJJF. That's the fancy, boring one with the blue and yellow mats, and there's hardly anybody in the stands because there's like 4 referees, and everybody's got to wear solid colors, and there's all these fucking rules, and IBJJF, no thank you. ADCC, though, is buck wild. They're people who are, no shirt, just shorts. There are people with wife beaters on wrestling. There are big ass dudes wrestling. There are big ass ladies wrestling. There are tiny ladies. There are tiny men going after it. There are people puking, people slapping each other up. This thing is fucking wild, okay? So your dear host was like, since I started my jiu-jitsu career 3 years ago, well, I can't even call it a career. I say hobby because it's not a career yet. So my jiu-jitsu hobby, that's been a goal of mine, right? And so this year, I got to compete in the ADCC Open. And I didn't do the best that I could do because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But now that I know the rules, I'm waiting for the next ADCC close to my house, and I'm going to compete, right? So this one was in Vegas, and it was Easter weekend, and I was just like, man, I don't really feel like doing this Easter weekend. I just want to, spend time with the fam. I'm not driving to Vegas fucking 3 hours one way, 3 hours back. on Easter, just the whole thing. So I was just like, man, I don't want to be cutting no weight. I just want to be relaxed, eating good food, chatting it up with the fam. So I just watched it, and it was fucking wild. Okay, the first day, Friday, 9 hours. I watched literally 9 hours of ADCC, and I didn't even watch all of it because there's 8 mats at 9 hours each. Okay, that's fucking crazy. You just start to get cross-eyed from so many matches and flipping around. You can't really figure out what's going on. But I got to watch, I would say 90% of it. I'm still watching stuff that I missed. And I'm just obsessed with jiu-jitsu. I love it. And I want to be as good as these guys that I'm watching on my TV. So these are all the pros, all the coaches. And then there's even some, students that are in there. A couple friends of mine went and did it and did okay. They didn't make it to the second day, which the second day is like, all right, if you are about it, if your jiu-jitsu is on lock, you made it to the second day. And if you make it to the third day, you're the guy or you're the gal, okay? So I was watching that and just really enjoying what I was watching. And I said, man, I'm ready to get back out there. But then every time... But every time I start thinking about it when I'm actually training, I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to do no competition. You got to sit there all fucking day, wait for these little baby's kids to get their little wrestling matches on. You got to sit there and wait fucking 6.5 hours, 8 hours before your match. You're already tired. You've warmed up 3-4 times. You're starving. It's a fucking mess. And I'm like, I don't know about that, player. But part of me is like, I got to get back out there because I want to avenge the loss that I had. And even though, so let's say I get back out there and I get third place. I'm cool with getting third place because at least this time around, I know the rule set, the ADCC rule set, the first 3 minutes, there's no points. So you're encouraged to do whatever it takes to get the submission, right? But after the 3 points, you can't pull guard, okay? You have to rely on your wrestling. And so I did it backwards. I was trying to wrestle the first 3 minutes, and then I fucking pulled, I didn't pull guard. She took me down in the last half and got the points. So I was like, fuck. I don't know what I'm doing, and I panicked, and I made mistakes, and even though I got second place, I feel like I could maybe do better this next time around, or even that where I might not do better meta-wise, but at least I can implement my game. I know exactly what I need to do this next time around. This next time around, pull fucking guard, okay? Bitch. Okay. I've been diligently working on my wrestling. However, the first 3 minutes, points don't count. So you can pull guard. You're not a bitch. I know a lot of times people go, oh, it's a bitch move if you pull guard. Well, hello, the first 3 minutes, points don't count. So your job is to get the submission as fast as possible the first 3 minutes. After those 3 minutes are up, then you don't want to pull guard because you're going to lose points. You don't want to go on the ground unless you're on top because you're going to lose points unless you get a submission. The last 3 minutes is where I need to wrestle. So I know this now. After watching hundreds of ADCC matches, and it not registering with me, I feel like this time it is registered. The first 3 minutes, fucking pull guard. You are not a bitch. You're not weak for pulling guard in the first 3 minutes because points don't count. So now that I know this strategy, now that I've seen pros do it, this is what I need to implement in my game. So I'm excited to get back out there. Whether I'm metal or not, I am going to pull guard. I'm going to pull guard when I go to ADCC again. I will avenge my embarrassment. Even if I lose, if I don't even podium, okay? I just want to go there and pull guard and at least attempt to get a submission, okay? And speaking of submissions, well, this isn't my finest hour, unfortunately. Your dear host, Rambopra. I've mentioned this before about this particular gentleman who I've rolled with in the past who goes way too hard. Just goes way too fucking hard. And the last time we rolled, I put it up on my YouTube page. This guy elbows me in the fucking eye. He says he wants to go light, and then he elbows me in the fucking eye. So then I have to fucking put it on him, okay? I don't like being that person, okay? Don't make me be nasty, all right? Don't unleash the hounds, okay? I'm trying to be kind. This is a gentle art. And for you to be so aggressive is crazy, okay? So, last Saturday, in class, everything's going good. My coach is out of town, and, he don't like to hear about injuries when he's not there, especially if he's there. He don't like to hear about no injury or see it. When he's gone, he's really nervous about injuries. So I'm just like, fuck. So we literally make it to almost the end of the class, okay? And this guy that I'm trying to avoid because he's so aggressive. I don't like rolling with him because he's too aggressive. He points me out from across the room with a mad dog face and goes, you, I want to roll with you. And I'm like, fuck, here we go. I'm like, I don't want to fucking hurt this guy. He's just not aware of how aggressive he is. And he's an older guy. He's like he appears to be in his mid to late 40s, early 50s. And he trains at another gym, okay? He hasn't been training for very long, but he's been training for at least a year to my knowledge. So he knows when you're in trouble, you should tap. Tap early, tap often, right? No, not this guy. He always waits till he's just in the worst amount of danger possible. And then he'll tap. So we're rolling. I don't want to roll with him, but I rolled with him anyway, against my better judgment. And, he's being aggressive again. So I'm just smacking his hand around, and he keeps trying to grab me, and I'm just smacking his hand. I'm not even letting him touch me. I'm not engaging. I'm just like keeping my distance because I'm like, bro, I'm just going to starve you out, man. I'm just going to burn the clock up. I'm just going to try and just move around and not let you get a hold of me. And, at one point he eventually pulls me in. And so when he pulls me in, I'm like, all right, cool. You want to pull me in close? Fine, then I'm going to pull you in even closer to me. So then I went and proceeded to give him what is known as the mother's milk or a smother choke or a bear hug. I just bear hugged this guy until he could not breathe and he finally tapped out. So, but this burnt up, the rounds are 5 minutes. This burnt up about 3.5 minutes. Okay. And I looked up at the clock and I was like, surely the round is about to be over. There should be like 20 seconds left, okay? Because I feel like this has been forever. And I look up, there's 1.5 minutes, and I was like, oh, that's a lifetime. That's too much time for somebody to get hurt here, and I don't want it to be me. So he fucking taps. So obviously he's pissed that I basically bear hugged him to submission. And he starts being all aggressive again, and I'm smacking his hand away, doing all this stuff. And then it was at this moment where I went, cool, here is your foot. I am going to toe hold you, which, if you're not familiar with jiu-jitsu, is basically where I will take one hand, my right hand, right or left, I will grab your toes. Squeeze those toes hard, but that's not the submission. I'm squeezing and creating a lever, like a little handle with your toes. And then I will reach over your ankle and grab my own wrist and bend your toes to your butt, okay? This is a very, very vicious move, a toe hold, okay? Pro guys tap instantly to this, okay? If somebody gets me in a toe hold, I will literally count to 2. If I cannot escape within 2 to 5 seconds, I'm tapping because this is a vicious move. You can break things. It is very dangerous, okay? I get this toe hold on this guy. First, he was kind of slipping around. I finally get it. I sink it in, and I go, in my mind, I go, oh my God, I have the perfect form for this toe hold. So I start to go super, super, super slow. And normally, most people tap, like I said, within that 2 to 5 second range. So I thought, okay, yeah, this is deep. I've got this. Is this toe hold? His ankle's going bye-bye. Okay. I start to turn his toes to his butt, and I go real fucking slow. And as I'm turning it, I feel in my hand, I feel his bones start to disintegrate in my hand through his skin. I feel his bones just start to shatter. And I'm like, hello, my guy, why aren't you tapping? Why aren't you tapping? And I'm like, okay, apparently this does not hurt him. So I keep going. And I finally turn his toes to his butt. And I basically lift him off the ground with his own ankle. And then it goes, cat, cat. I went, and then he goes, tap. And I'm like, what?
You have mental problem. You have you need attention. You need something.
Chalk off, you fucking prick. I just broke your ankle, man. I just shattered your fucking bones, man. It felt like Thanos when he gets all the Infinity Stones and the Avengers, spoiler alert, start to disintegrate. That's what happened to my man's fucking ankle. I felt his bones disintegrate. I felt the bone on top of the ankle bone just start to just completely split under his skin. I could feel the bone just separate. And then the bone under the ankle bone, I saw it make a double bounce motion. It just went cack. Anyway, I heard it go cack. And I was like, fucker, you dumb son of a bitch. You fucking goofy. As soon as I put my grips together and started to turn, in that first 2 seconds, I should have just let go. I should have fucking let go. I'm like, fuck, you should have let go. But I was like, no, this guy, he wants to smoke. He don't want to tap. Okay. The part of me was like, okay, I'm pretty sure my form is perfect, so I should be getting a submission here. I should be getting a tap, okay? I heard snap, snap, then a tap. And I was like, bruh, you goofy? You fucking jackass. You're not an ADCC pro, bitch. This is a fucking hobby. You go to work on Monday.
You have mental problem. You have you need attention. You need something.
And he's like, And I was like, fuck. You fucking Momo. Now I look like a fucking jackass. Now I look like a fucking bully because I broke your shit. And then everybody's like, no, fuck that guy. He don't like to tap. Fuck that guy. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then so I had to explain to my coach, and I was like, oh, please, God, don't kick me out of this gym, because I don't like hurting people, okay? I don't like it. I didn't sign up to fucking hurt people. I signed up to fucking learn the gentle art of jiu-jitsu. I don't want people to get hurt. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to fucking get hurt, okay? This fucking guy, I don't know if it's his ego. His ego is not his amigo. I don't know what's going on. This guy, I don't know if he don't like to tap the girls or what the fuck is going on, but this guy don't like to tap. And now, snap, snap. So, I'm going to post the video on YouTube. Excuse me. I'm going to post the video on YouTube, and you can decide at GNTTV. You can decide your opinions. I freely accept them. I feel like a part of me, because I'm an upper belt, that after 2 seconds, I probably should have let go. But as my friend explained to me when he sent me the security footage, he said, honestly, from watching it, you were just in the zone. You got the move. You were in the zone. And, that move, a lot of times it's very hard to feel the pain until it's too late. And that's what happened. So don't beat yourself up for it. But I was like, man, motherfucker. I'm like, now I look like the bad guy. Okay. Because I'm supposed to know better. I'm supposed to see that clearly you are too stubborn to tap, and I should have let go. A brown belt homie of mine who rolled with him before I rolled with him had him in several heel hooks, and he did not want to tap. So he just let go. So I'm like, fuck. I should have let go. But now that I'm a week out of this incident, a part of me feels like, hey, tap early, tap often. A part of me feels like, yo, you were in a bad position. You could not recognize that there was no escaping it. And the fact that you turned into it more made it fucking worse. Like, again, when somebody gets this move on me, it's like 2 to 5 seconds. I'm out of there. If I can't escape, I'm tapping. I'm getting my foot out of there either way. This weekend, the finals between William Tackett and J. Rodriguez William got Jay in a toehold, okay? And Jay did the same thing I did. He attempted to push the hand off, and within 2 seconds, once he discovered that he could not get the hand off, he tapped immediately, almost instantly. Guy got the toehold. He tried to escape, couldn't get out, tap. That's it. This motherfucker, for a good 10 seconds, let me put my hands on his ankle and then spin his toes to his butt and then snap, snap. I was like, you fucking bitch. You jackass. Damn it, man. I felt so bad. And I still feel kind of weird because the other day in class, I got somebody in ankle lock and they did not want to tap. And I looked up at my coach and I was like, bro, come get your man right now, okay? Because this cat ain't tapping and I got this move and I don't want to snap his shit. And then he was like, whoa. He's like, and then so I let go. I was like, hey, you see me? You saw me put the move on. I let go because I don't want to break your shit. And the coach is like, hey, man, Jen, you got to let go. Because obviously he's not wanting to tap. And then he said, hey, my man, you also need to tap because she's looking at you with the move on deep and you can't escape. You need to tap. You need to admit to the submission and just reset. And so he was like, okay. And then less than 2 seconds after that, then I actually got him in a freaking toe hold again and he tapped instantly. My coach was like, hey, man, you need to tap sooner than that. I felt bad. And I was like, bro, I don't want to. Look, you're a regular ass dude. 99% of us in this gym are regular ass dudes. We're not professionals. We're not competing every weekend for a living. Please tap soon, tap often. So again, I will try to escape something, but I will count. Okay. I will literally count in my mind. I will go, okay, let's try this. Let's try that. If I don't get out within 2 to 5 seconds, I'm tapping. It's over. Okay. So let's be a little bit more sensible here. Don't make me break your shit, man, because that fucking sucks. Okay. Even if you are a douche. And speaking of douches, holy shit. I went into the women's restroom, and as you know, last week, I reported to you that there was feces everywhere. And it has been 7 days, and there's still feces everywhere. There is still feces from that rude wife who rubbed her nasty feces hands on her husband's back. There is still feces on the toilet paper dispenser in 2 places. The handle, the walls, the sink, the toilet. Shall I go on? There is fucking feces everywhere. And, I just feel like, man, a lot of women go, I don't want to go in the men's restroom. It's the men's bathroom. I'm going to tell you right now, ladies, you need to step up your game. The men's restroom is fucking clean, okay? With the occasional doo-doos in the toilet they don't flush. Other than that, the men's restroom is fully stocked, clean. There is no shit. Okay? The women's restroom is a fucking barnhouse, man. Every fucking time there's fucking tampons in the fucking trash. There's blood on the floor. There's feces everywhere. Okay? Yo, what in the name of circus is going on in the women's restroom right now? Goddamn barn animals, yo. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. If you make a mess, okay, when I go in the women's restroom, before I use it, I make sure it is clean, okay? I will clean up after some of y'all heathens over here, okay? Because I would like a clean facility. But this shit on the wall, shit on the toilet paper dispenser, shit. I'm not having it. So I've been using another bathroom because I cannot take this anymore. Occasionally I will go down there and peek and see if there is still shit everywhere. If there is, I'm like, yep, going to the other bathroom. Goodbye. But someone half-heartedly attempted to clean some of the shit, but it just basically smeared it some more. So I was like, yo, I'm out of here, Jack. Fuck this shit, man. I'm done, y'all. Oh, man. All right. I must give you my UFC picks. Let's see. UFC Fight Night. I have Nora Caroline, Cesar Almeida, Jean Musamato, Victor Hugo Silva, Norma Dumont, Alex Morano, Charlie Campbell, Walter Walker, Val Walker, Ignacio Bajamondes, Jose Moriscal, Damon Jackson, and Brendan Allen. Those are my motherfucking UFC picks. Bet with me, bet against me. Who cares? Let's watch some fucking fights. Yeah. All right, friends. RamboProRadio.com. Pick up some merch. By doing so, it helps support this very podcast. And I thank you greatly for listening and supporting any way you can, whether you buy a shirt or a mug or a sticker or even just download and listen and tell your friends. That is the greatest gift you can give me above all. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to y'all next week. But until next time, this is Rambo for Radio. I'm out. Peace.
You have mental problems, you need attention, you need something.